Oh, Connor Lemon off the cuff. We were literally watching this one live. Connor gets an edge on the right side, drills it in on the ground, right past the goalie, Alejandro Diaz. And Connor Lemon, number 21 in blue. John, what a goal.
Wow. Josh, Connor Lemon is dangerous. And he's got that on-off switch. And when that switch is on, he is powerful, and he is a force to be reckoned with. And so he's certainly a player to watch here for the Swordsmen, number 21. Thanks for joining us here on HBTV. Welcome to your Hammond Baptist Swordsmen in blue and the Hammond Central Wolves in white. And Josh, looking forward to a good game tonight, and really just happy that we were the ones that strike first.
Oh, absolutely. And in the last game, John Borsch and I called this to be a 4-3 Swordsman win.
4-3?
4-3, yeah. You know, it's because we beat EC Central 4-zip. Hammond Central beat them 3-zip. So I just assumed, it'll be 4-3 tonight. Wow, bucket.
And nearly the Wolves striking back there. Mark Michalski just above his outstretched arms there. Rattled off the crossbar. Here's a goal kick for the Swordsmen.
Man, 1-zip to get a goal that quickly, John. Beautiful. First 4 minutes.
Yeah.
We'll take it. And you said Connor's dangerous. Man, don't give him that edge, especially on the right side. Oh, and there's a through ball right to Esteban Santos. Oh! Alejandro Diaz quick to get to it. In all pink out there is the goalie, and beautiful save there, number 1.
Yeah. Yeah, nice send there. That's Dave Fernandez, our captain there in the middle, number 5, a senior. And just a stud there for the Swordsmen right there in the middle of the field. And Josh, he'll own it, and he knows soccer very well. And you saw just his awareness and the ability to make that pass, that through ball there for Esteban. And certainly love to see it at the feet of Dave Fernandez more this game.
Absolutely, and that was Giovanni not quite getting it there. Giovanni Gonzalez, and a good defensive stop by Mark Audis right there in the middle of our back line. And that's a lofty send, and Esteban might get there and doesn't. Nice kick there, Cesar Madrid. Or Madriz, I guess. M-A-D-R-I-Z.
There you go. Gotta roll the R, Josh.
Madriz. And the Riz master, as the kids would say these days.
Yeah.
Connor turns left. Has a left foot, too. And they say offsides Dave Fernandez. Yeah, Connor does. He goes both ways. Man, got a strong left foot and a good right, and that's probably why he plays middle. And he's got James Carino over there on the left side, also one of the captains on our Swordsman varsity squad. And Esteban Santos on the right side. Dave Fernandez back there at mid.
Josh, it's exciting to have you back here on HBTV. I don't know if I'm sure the viewers missed your voice on here from our tournament to our big game against EC on Friday night, man. And it is great to have you back here in the booth here on HBTV. And I missed you. The people missed you.
I miss being here,
Josh
John.
Conger, you're a stud.
I miss being here. I love being here, and I try to be up here every game that I can. Trying to miss. And love watching our Swordsmen. I'm very optimistic, as you can tell. And John Borsch was criticizing me for my optimism last game. It was 3-zip, and I think the vibe in the field was that we were done. But someone had to believe that we could get that goal. And
he's realistic.
4-1. John is such a wise soccer mind. He knew he knew.
Oh, man.
Offside, Esteban Santos. No, John Borsch, great, knows a lot more about soccer than I even do. And I'm a pro, so the fact that you can know more than me is impressive. And I hear laughter. I don't know why you guys are laughing. I coach soccer at the junior high, which is a very important level. Know everything about soccer for your information. And, no, John Borsch obviously knows a lot about soccer, but I just always believe we can win. That's my problem, and very optimistic. John Borsch taking some shots at our producer Jack Huckins last game. Go back and listen to those. That was must-see TV, and that's a crossover to the left side. Man, our defense really locking it down well out there, John.
Yeah, Josh, and we got a young defense this year. Some big gaps left by our seniors last year. Dave Michalski, here's a shot on goal. Just wide. Man, but Josh, that was a low, hard shot right to the corner. And certainly something to keep in mind there from Mark Michalski. That was number 16 there, Rodrigo Bautista. And so he's a guy to keep your eye on him. But Josh, Dave Michalski, left a gap. Elijah Guzman, Daniel Webb, just some big seniors that aren't with us this year. And so to have a whole new back line and for these guys just to have stepped up this year in just a great way. You got Mark Audis back there right now. Looks like Mason Wilkerson actually getting some time there on that defensive back line. Carmine Rivera, normally a stud on that back line. Travis Wilson there now. Isaac Vargas seeing a little bit of action there. That back line has really just stepped up. And, Josh, I really think it has a lot to do with the leadership of Mark Michalski there in goal. And you know that position as the goalie and just being able to see the whole field. Here he is again, Rodrigo with the shot.
Oh, no.
And he gets it that time.
Wow, what a goal by Rodrigo there. Bautista, 16 in white for Hammond Central. Nice goal with the left foot there. I think we have the replay. That's a good shot to tie it up and make it even 1-1. 32 minutes to go and already a goal on each side here, John. Boy, 1-1. John, could this be like a 10-9 game here? I mean, is it going to be – are we just going to keep scoring goals? John Moore says yes. Wow. Well, I believe it. Dude, I would love to score 10 goals in a game. That'd be awesome.
Wow.
My prediction on the goals will probably be Dave Fernandez, at least 2 of them. Connor, 2 of them. I mean, at least. James Carreno's getting 2 of them. Yeah, for sure.
Josh, Dave Fernandez had a great tournament. And really wish we could have pulled out the win in the tournament. But Dave Fernandez really had just kind of shown himself, to be just a threat.
Almost killed Dana Coffey right there.
Dave just sent it. Central just sent it in the bleachers. Scared a couple fans.
Yeah.
I'll teach them to watch the game. Get off your phone. We got some soccer going out here.
Yeah, how dare you.
This is 6 in the middle. Jorge Limons. Good pick off there by Dave Fernandez. Swing and a miss. Man, I had a football analogy and a baseball analogy right there in the same sentence.
Touchdown. And Carreno up the left side.
There you go.
Come on, James. James a quick player. A little juke there. Goes back forward, and then he's looking to cross that ball potentially. Nice pass back to Vargas. Vargas right back to James. Good touch. Good footwork. And Jeff Woosley coming back up to receive the ball. And Carreno, hard touch back to Hammond Central. That's Hector Torrado. 15 in white midfield. Jake DeAnda, 14 in blue, sends back to Mason. Mason hungry for minutes out there, always is, and that's just a bad touch by Woosley there, 13 in blue. That's 18, Julian Cortez. Ahead, and good defense by Wilkerson, and Mark Audis clears it back.
Folks, we thank you for joining us here on HBTV. Whether you're watching on YouTube or on Facebook, we thank you for tuning in, for jumping on, for following your Swordsmen, or following your Hammond Central Wolves. We thank you for joining us. While you're there, go ahead and hit the like button and let us know you're there and you're supporting, as well as subscribe. Josh, we are closing in on 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, man, and that's, I don't know, I mean, that's a little, that's not a big,
Yeah, it is.
stepping stone for some, but for us, it's a big deal. It's a big deal.
It's good.
And so we're I don't know, I checked it earlier, maybe 960 or something like that.
Oh, we're not in it for her, though,
Yeah, but that's a big deal. So
YouTube's going to reach out.
If you haven't subscribed and you're one of our loyal fans, make sure you're subscribed. It'll take a little bit of work to do on the TV, Josh, and I know that's how most people are watching. So it's the got to get out the old remote and tap a button here and find those 3 buttons and subscribe.
Oh, good block. Mark, did you see that block?
Mark's an animal.
He nearly broke his ribcage there, diving for that ball. Goodness gracious. And Mark's the reason you watch HB. Like, a guy like Mark, guys like Mark Michalski out there, man, that's beautiful. Oh, Dave Fernandez with space. Put it in, Dave. Still no goalie in box. Send that in there. Oh, he came out for a second, had an opportunity, and couldn't capitalize. Dave Fernandez with space never misses. That is something. He's still fighting, though. Going goal line, cross to Esteban Santos, just too short.
Dangerous touch there by the Wolves.
Cesar Madrid.
Man, Dave Fernandez playing with some fire out there, Josh.
Like that. You need that. John, from your captain? From the guy wearing that yellow strap on his arm? Like, you're gonna go out there full effort. Absolute must. If you're the captain of a team, go out there and play hard the way he's playing. And there are times Dave Fernandez out there is tired. Plays a lot of field. Covers a lot of ground, but no, you got out there and play hard and Connor Lemon nearly put that one in on the cross, and there's Esteban boxing out for David. Poked and swiped from the goalie. Oh, nearly had it. Man, John, some good touches around the net here. Guys are hungry. I like that.
Josh, and I heard you guys, mentioning this earlier. Just opportunities there to put the ball in the net is important. And with good players out there on the field, you're going to capitalize eventually. And so we can just keep stacking those opportunities. I'm feeling good about our chances.
Yeah, and especially with our leadership. Man, up front, you got guys like Connor, like David, like Esteban, like James. These guys are studs, and they play hard. Even Esteban, he's going to chase the ball all around the field. And you don't see them getting tired out there. I mean, they play hard.
It was pretty entertaining as the coach from EC on Friday was yelling over during the game. He was yelling over to coach. Like, coach. Like, he was yelling for our coach. And so, our head coach, Dave, he didn't go over there, but, the assistant, Joe, my brother Joe did. And he's just like, what are you feeding these guys? What are you feeding? Because, man, we were giving it 110%. And, that's just the way we roll. That's just the way we play. And I think Coach Calley and Coach Joe Woosley, they do a great job just exemplifying that. And then just kind of, letting the guys know that's how we do it. And so it's cool to see the guys representing that way again this year. Here's 6 with some space here. Jorge. Wolves doing a good job working it from side to side here.
Yeah, Giovanni Gonzalez involved in most of their offense. Playing that center spot, and there's Esteban, had some space and gets closed out, and then some extracurriculars there from Omar Sosa, the defender for Hammond Central. And again, this team is coached by Daniel Zaragoza, and then assistant coaches are Julio Vega and Alejandro Contreras. And again, these guys put together a good squad, and this team is very connected. Oh, and a nice shot on goal. Just humming. That shot was just humming right there above Mark's hands. Glad it went high.
Yeah, that's Cesar Madrid is certainly another guy to keep an eye on there. That was an incredible shot there, Josh. Swordsmen are heading to State Line this weekend. Volleyball teams, soccer teams heading over to Michigan-Ohio border right there on the state line. And going to play some soccer, some volleyball. So if you would, just be in prayer as they're traveling to Michigan over the next couple of days. Some great friends over there at State Line, Josh. You know them just as well as I do. And so looking forward to
there you go. Touched by Connor.
Days there.
Had space. Connor with open grass. Turn and look. Connor with 3 blue ahead. He's going to go take that right side. Swing Jake back behind him. He's going to push right. He loves going right with some space. And gets it through. It's not out of bounds. And no one's there. If that's out, that's a late call for sure. Looks like they're going to call. Was it a corner, potentially? It will be. Dave Fernandez takes the corner. And David, one of the best corner shooters that we've had. He is just fantastic. Putting that ball on the money. David the look. Oh, man. Good defense there by Hammond Central to clog the pipes there. That was Omar Sosa again, just right in the wrong spot for us. That was a goal. Esteban was right there for a goal. Here's David.
Yeah, Dave Fernandez. Josh, I am a bit surprised to see Mason Wilkerson there as a defenseman there on that back line. And I'm not sure if there was an injury. Did he start there? I missed
He has not been starting.
I know he hasn't started there. Normally he'll come and play midfield. But man, that's a lot of faith that coach has in him to put him there. Here's Dave Fernandez again, favoring that left foot. He'll turn and shoot. He does. Shot on goal.
David, you dog, David. That's a beautiful shot. He was facing our goal. 1 millisecond before that shot darted to the top left corner of the net. Man, David, he's an animal. That kid can just turn on a dime and strike fear into your soul if you're in a white jersey out there. That goalie, I don't think would have gotten to it. It's a great shot. Dave just a little off.
Dave came to play. Shot on goal.
Wow, this corner was nearly in. Esteban Santos was right there. And James Correno, another guy. John, they can just set it there. Put it right on the bottom shelf for you, right in front of the net.
Yeah, nice cross there by James. You know, one thing, Coach Cowling, as we, just discussed the tournament these last few games, crashing that goal has been a big emphasis, and especially the back. Here it gets all the way through.
Yeah.
Isaac Vargas was right there, Josh. You saw right there.
There you go, Jacob. And that can't happen. John, you got a guy like Connor Lemon, 6'5" in there, maybe 6'6". Get in there and head it. It seemed like that can't get through the middle. David with space.
Ooh.
And call offside.
Man. Yeah, tough call
The
there.
ball's
It
up
looked
there.
like Dave Fernandez, and again, he's a very smart soccer player. Dave kind of charged ahead to get onsides and then, proceed to chase the ball down. But I think the rule is you have to be onsides when the ball is kicked. And so I'm getting the head nod from our soccer specialist here in the booth.
Rules analyst.
Sure. Yep, the rule.
Those guys make a ton of money in the NFL. You got to give John Borsch a raise. If you're doing that job, that is an important job. Rules analyst. Gene's territory on the NFL level.
2 Ghost energy drinks.
Hey, that'll do it for you, John. Little promo for Ghost. We need their sponsorship funds ASAP because we are all ghosting right now.
Let's go. Yeah,
And
Josh,
back to the
you
goal.
have been a bad influence on me. I'm going to have to say that live on air, and I apologize.
But you crossed the line.
Yeah.
Or good influence. I mean, who knows? This is Leonardo Gomez pushing up the right side, looking for options. And, John, what I love in the last game, John Borsch and I were noticing we looked tired. We looked very tired, even in the first half with 15 to go. Our guys so far, they don't look winded, and they look hungry, looking like they've got another half of soccer in them. And you'd like to see that. They certainly run a lot. Coach Cowling runs them. And our team, our program, we don't necessarily feed them. It's what we make them do at practice. I think that's what the difference is. They just lots of effort, all in, all the time.
Good slide.
Yeah, good defense. That's Mason.
Yep.
And Mason's been hungry for more minutes. John, I know. And again, he's can't make himself play, but he's just out there trying to do his job every time he's out in the field. And and a tough shot blocked. Mark Michalski. The reflexes of, what would you say, a cat? Was that cat-like reflexes there? That's beautiful.
Yeah, incredible block by Mark, but what a shot there by the Wolves. Just a little give-and-go action.
Oh,
wow. Just one touch, shot on goal.
Juan Miramontes. He was here last year. I remember that name, and he was a problem for us last year, too. That kid can play some soccer, number 9 in white.
Wolves really forcing the issue here.
Yeah.
And,
Through Mason.
Yeah.
Hope that wasn't in the box. I think that's outside the box. Fortunately, that's a few feet in. It's a 2-1 game we're looking at there. Just a lot. You're putting on Mark Michalski, the goalie there. Looks like they're setting up for this kick. Swordsmen forming their wall. It's a strong wall right there, John. Likes of Jeff Woosley. Likes of James Carino. Likes of Mason. Likes of Mark. Strong wall. I'll take that wall all day. I do feel he's just trying to bend this around to the right. Oh, wow, Mark Michalski, John. That shot was impeccable. You could not have placed that shot better. We've got to see that block again. That shot was great. You're going to see a beautiful shot here from Giovanni Gonzalez. But look at the extension. Mark Michalski, one hand. Ooh, that was something.
Wow.
Mark Michalski. Oh, no, don't. Yeah, there you go. Recalibrate, get back and cover that right side. Good defense there by the Swordsman. Boy, to get out of there with no goals against you, that is awesome for the opportunities that Hammond Central just had on goal in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, big stand defensively there for the Swordsmen. And, Josh, I just want to clear it off this half. Wolves they're playing hungry now. They smell that goal. Just looking for a clear here. There's Mason.
There you go.
Not quite the boot. There we go.
A little too high. You know, want a little more down the field.
There we go.
Connor, he's winning that
Okay.
header all day.
All right.
There you go. Looks like that's David over there on the left side. Is that right?
Yep, offensive push now for the Swordsman. Here's Dave on the left side. Favors that left foot.
Ooh.
Sends it wide.
Get to it, Esteban. He will. Looks like beat it to the sideline. Still retains possession. They got Jake DeAnda behind him. Goes back to Connor. Header, no good. Just over the long, outstretched neck of Connor. Tried. Just reaching for that ball. Watch that one again. That was good effort, though, from Connor to get in there and take away that space. Really had a good shot to put that in. Good one from Esteban to chase it down, and Connor right to it.
Josh, I love Connor just attacking. He's dangerous when he attacks. You saw it there. Almost put that one in.
Gotta have it.
Yeah. All game, Connor. Let's go.
Looks like that's Adam Judah in. Number 1 over there on the left. Potentially at mid. Played the whole JV game, and yeah, I'm surprised he's getting some run out here in the varsity and not looking winded. That was a long game. Also, James Carreno trying to play some defense as the striker here. Oh, no. Mark gets to it. I really thought Mark Artis was going to touch that ball. Good save there from Mark Marhalski. There you go, Connor. Push it up the right side. Oh, and almost got it through to Esteban. That would have been some look right there. And James, there you go. Jeff Woosley strikes back and gets the ball. Unfortunately, though, man, Leonardo Gonzalez over there, just quick. He's beating David to some of these balls. Once again, it's Giovanni Gonzalez with the ball in good possession, trying to go against Jeff Woosley.
Josh, these guys are so skilled with the ball, and it's really, you got to stay disciplined if you're the swordsman, because they will bait you just into taking a stab at it. And as soon as you take a stab at it, they're going to be by you.
Yeah.
3 passes later, it's going to be a goal. And so swordsman has got to stay disciplined. And Josh, that discipline is very easy to stay disciplined, right when the game starts. But when we're 16 minutes into the game.
Oh, right to Connor.
That's when you got to stay disciplined if you're a swordsman. Here's Connor looking to push the offensive end here.
He had a
trying
shot.
to weave through traffic.
Oh,
man.
I told Connor the other day, it looks like a giraffe when he's out there. He's just so much taller than everyone else. Boy, and I thought he was going to have some green grass there to just take a shot from just outside the box.
Wow, and the Wolves just booted straight out of bounds. So that'll give the swordsman an opportunity. We got a sub coming in here as Brady Richards checks in the game. And looks like we got looks like that's Christian Navilas for the Wolves.
Yeah, and Brady, John, last game had our only goal and took a dart right to the left side of the net and scored that goal last game. He's just a nice offensive player and certainly going to be a big part of the future here at Hammond Baptist. Love seeing him get some reps out there at mid. 1-1, 6 shots on goal to 2 though, John. We started off the game strong and hungry, and boy, the last few minutes, Hammond Central has been the aggressor. The ball's been in our half of the field, and they have been attacking us. And fortunately for us, though, our defense has held strong. Knock on wood, gotta maintain that. Jeff Woosley playing that sweeper spot, trying to keep everything under wraps. You're getting some good help from James Carreno back there playing defense as well. Normally up there at that left striker and doing a fine job. And that shot nearly was trouble. And just off to the left.
Yeah, Josh, with an offense this strong, it's very important that those mids get back and help the D. And we got Jeff at sweeper, and so he's back there. But for James to just help out, and for Brady to help out, you saw Dave up there a little bit earlier. And all hands on deck, because those Wolves they're dangerous. They're inside the box and even outside, as you saw a shot outside taking that is strong. Here they are again on the attack. Oh man, and bodies flying.
Yeah.
Surprising no call there.
Yeah. We'll take it. We'll take the no call. And out there. Going to be a corner kick. Hammond Central. Looks like it'll be Juan Diego Mora taking that kick. Number 13 in white for Hammond Central. Right against that backstop. That is also a baseball field during the summertime.
Yeah, shout out to James Goodall.
Amen.
James is a stud, and he is the one-man landscape lawn.
Oh, my goodness.
Around here. So James Goodall just transforms this field from 2 baseball fields to a decent-looking soccer field. And so shout out to him. Yeah. Let me introduce you to our new HBTV crew. Guys, if we could swing that in, got some new members of the HBTV crew here. And happy to introduce you to Edie Olson. She's an alumni there. Ryan Bogus, oldie but goodie. Evan Carter joining the crew this year. Marissa Holohan, Michaela Madrigal, Susanna Molina, and so thankful for the students that participate and help out with HBTV crew. Of course, you got Josh Conger on there, of obviously Jack Huckins, our producer. Yeah, Mr. Jonathan Borsch, who you heard from last game.
Good
our
defense.
Executive producer. What did I say? I didn't say our executive. Oh, I just said producer. I'm sorry. Executive. Executive. But so thankful for the people that jump in and help and make HBTV a possibility. Bring you the game, and we thank you for joining us, for jumping in. If you're just joining us, this is the Hammond Central Wolves against your Hammond Baptist Swordsmen. Swordsmen in blue tonight, Wolves in white, and you got a 1-1 game. First goal of the Swordsmen, Josh, what'd you say? Came in less than 5 minutes of the game?
I think it was 3.5 minutes into the game.
Yeah,
There was
first
36 on
Yep.
the clock, I think.
And Swordsmen just kind of gone quiet since then, and a lot of pressure being put on the defense of our Swordsmen.
Yeah, and we're just playing defense, it looks like, And oh, Mark, punch out. He did not see that ball right away. Mason's 6 foot whatever, and it's just tough to see around him sometimes. Yeah. It whizzed right past Mason, and Mark saw it second. It was like a second before it came to him, and he just was able to punch that ball out. He's a quick reactor. We'll show this replay in a minute, I think, unless they're taking a corner here.
Oh, wow. Mark out of the goal, going to take this kick from the side.
Yeah, let's show the replay now, just in case there's a goal that happens against us. Look at that. Saw it.
Yeah.
Late reaction, but punch out. Man, strong. Was Mark the one that did those cool forearm workouts last year? Is that Mark?
That was
That's helping him as a goalie, Yeah, the bench bar workouts. That he called it that, not me. We didn't call that. He said it's bench bar workout.
By we, of course, don't mean Mr. John Borsch. Because he absolutely did call it a bench bar.
Oh, that's right. You're right. It was John Borsch. It wasn't Mark Raleigh. I forgot. I thought it was me for some reason. I just assumed something's messed up. It's my fault. Nope, John Borsch did it. Yep, absolutely. He called it a bench bar, everybody. Just so. No, that's awesome. And you know what? Maybe it is a bench bar. Maybe the rest of us are wrong. Regardless of what you call it, Mark Michalski works out with that bar, and his forearms, dude, they're massive. I shook his hand the other day, and he's got just veins popping out of his forearms. The guy works out. He's a strong kid, and you could tell. And John, really, if someone's shooting the ball that quick at you, you gotta have strong arms. Punch that ball out.
Sure.
He's a strong, athletic kid.
Yeah, Mark Murray, he is, and he's a strong kid. And Josh, he lives for those moments. That ball's flying in to kind of sacrifice his body for the team. Just to kind of do whatever it takes to get the job done. That's just his personality. And
nice, David.
Swordsman fans, we love him. Here comes Esteban.
Go Esteban.
An opportunity.
David had such a great touch. Esteban shot on goal just right and high. Watch that replay, though, to see David's touch pass. That was beautiful in this downtime here. That was so great. Oh, just missed it. David had a nice touch. Oh, and Esteban just missed it. Oh, it looked like it was deflected.
Right.
Gotcha.
Yeah, corner kick here for the Swordsmen. Looks like we got James Carreno here, captain, senior captain, number 6.
Now, David's been taking these from this side. So James now getting a rep on the right side.
Yeah, I think Dave is getting a break here. Man, and a shoulder. There by Cesar Madriz. Let's try that again.
Yeah, and you got Connor. Connor's a weapon. I mean, in a position like this, head and shoulders above everyone else, man, run him to the post and just put that ball high. Just set it up there for him. And another short one, and it just gets deflected by Madriz. It's going to be a run here for the Wolves. Sent ahead to none other, Giovanni Gonzalez.
Man, good hustle back by the Swordsman. And Josh playing under the lights, and you feel the temperature out here. It is just a beautiful night. Beautiful night for some soccer. And Wolves, man.
Oh, boy, that could have been trouble.
Sheesh.
Did Giovanni just go 1-on-3 or 1-on-4 and then take a shot like that? Boy, that's skill. We got to shut that down, though. I mean, we just got to lock that guy down. Don't let Giovanni get some grass in front of him and just crowd him. I mean, we got to do everything we can to stop him. Got a nice touch on his shot. Oh, good defense there, Jeff Woosley. Slowing the play down. Looks like Xavier Huckins going over to clear it out. 7-2.
3 slides in a row.
That's HP soccer right there. That's a handball.
Stink.
Looks like it was Carreno with the touch. But, John, that's how we play. You got to go out there and just spend yourself. And, boy, that's why so much is put into this program, to develop young men that are willing to work hard and to sacrifice themselves for something. And that's what it's all about. Not just about putting some soccer balls in the net. It's just, boy, develop that character, that discipline, that hard work. And love seeing the product that these guys are putting out on the field. And it's still a 1-1 game, 7 minutes to go before halftime, and hopefully a much-needed breather these guys are going to get at halftime. A lot of these guys now they're starting to look a little tired. And it's been a long night. Oh, good slide tackle. Esteban no, that was Isaac Vargas. Beautiful slide tackle that could lead to some space here, and they take out Connor's legs. They took out Connor's legs once again, and then they're going to somehow call it on Connor Lemon for running straight. Not quite sure, and maybe an injury here, but that's still not a... Boy, I don't understand that. You never want to see a guy get hurt, but, boy, don't make that kind of a call. Stop the game, get the injury taken care of. But, boy, that's... Looks like he dove right in front of Connor and then got maybe a cleat to the head, looks like, John. Potentially. Hope he's all right. I think that's number 2, Omar Sosa, defense on the left side here. Boy, and Omar has been locked down all night. John, he's been a problem. Him and Caesar have just been holding this back line down. Oh, yeah, might have just landed on his neck. I don't think Connor made contact, but that just looks like he rolled up on his own neck there. Oh, not fun. Hope he's okay. Omar Sosa, and he's getting up. Yeah, some applause out here for him. Hope he's all right. Coach and Pastor Wilkerson out there making sure he's okay. Boy, soccer's a physical sport, John.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys, you're sacrificing a lot out there. And Connor's still trying to argue his case for the call. And over there talking to the referee about the previous play. And Omar's going to take a seat. And it'll be Hector Barajas, year number 12, taking the possession. Swordsmen try to rally here. 7 minutes to go in the first half. And, John, as halftime approaches, it's been a very lopsided possession game. We've really been losing the possession. It's been mostly on our half of the field. But it is still a 1-1 game. We've just been more efficient with our touches in the box and around the box. And it's fortunate. You hate to go down in a game like this when you know they're going to have the ball a lot in the second half. It'd be great to get another goal on the board here before halftime with 7 to go. On a send up to Brady, just a bit inside. Swordsmen retain possession.
Mason with that throw in off Wolves again. Swordsman just advancing the ball here down the sideline. There's Dave. Connor looking for that through ball again out on the Wolves.
Could be, it's corner. And it should be Fernandez taking this corner. Hoping to see some action on this ball. David, no one better at this right side corner than Dave Fernandez.
Josh, we got a shout out to Josh Barajas in the chat. Got a Wolves fan or two in the chat. We got a Let's Go Victory in the chat.
Oh, man, Victory,
All
dude,
right.
they can't.
Thanks for watching.
Can't shake those guys.
Go Coach Cowling.
Oh, Connor header. Oh, boy. Just hit it into the ground. That's got to be a line drive, and that's a goal. Connor, a nice opportunity from Dave Fernandez, but instead it turns into David nearly getting a call. It'll be Hector Barajas pushing ahead. No relation to Joshua Barajas, who's in the chat. Oh, and a tough shot. Spinning bounce and saved by Mark Michalski.
Yeah, Dave and Giovanni just kind of collided. Bo sprinting there towards the ball. And it looks like the ref just stopped in time here, making sure everybody's okay. And you got to appreciate it, Josh. I really feel like this has been a physical game. But the refs have done a good job kind of staying on top of things. Things haven't gotten chippy, which sometimes they can, just kind of lead themselves to do.
Right.
Here comes Connor.
Go ahead, Connor. There you go. Oh, nearly got that through to Esteban. Still alive here as Jeff's going to get a chance to send it up over Connor.
He's on sides. Oh.
Just deep on the send. Yeah, Connor's hungry, though. He wants one. Another one, I'll add.
Yeah. Josh, again, he got one in the first 3.5 minutes. Let's see if we can get another one in the last 3.5 minutes. What do you say?
Yeah. Wait 1 more minute, and then you go, Connor.
Right.
1 more minute.
Exactly. Just wait. We got to wait for that moment.
There you go. Good work, Mark Audis. And Mark, only a freshman, but having some big minutes here. And there's Esteban Santos with space. And still a fight for the possession. Connor with the ball.
Hit it.
Shot on goal. Just high. Connor sends it into the baseball field, just over the net. Had some space, though. With a guy like Connor, if you get a look, and he's a striker, man, he can certainly... certainly put that goal in.
Yeah, I was not expecting some type of call here, Josh, top of the box. I didn't quite see.
I'll take it.
What happened there? It looks like the Swordsmen are going to get a shot just maybe 10 yards.
This guy's got to be goalie's
above the
spot.
18. And Dave Fernandez's day is deadly from this
especially
range
top
here.
left.
Shot! Oh, David Fernandez!
Yes, sir! David with the celebration. I'm telling you, I saw that goalie hugging right post, and I was like, he's done. He's not stopping this, dude. David's always upper left. Always upper left. You got to know that. And what's great is the goalie hugged it. He went back to the left side. He's like, yeah, you know what? I will go to the left side. You still can't get it. You still can't get to that ball.
Wow.
David's a master. Master class out here for David Fernandez. In any penalty kick, David can put it in on this half of the field. He's a wizard. He's a wizard out there, John.
Big time shot. Love to see that, especially from your captain.
3.5 minutes, too.
Senior star, Dave Fernandez. Big shot, big time play.
Clutch.
Man, love to see that one fall.
Absolutely. And, John, they score 3.5 minutes into the game and then 3.5 minutes remaining to the half. And so just they like the fringes.
Some prophecy there, Josh.
We did. And I did call upper left, too. It's crazy. David's just a master. And I've just seen him do that so many times, and he's just flawless. Especially with no defense on him. Like, take that all day long.
All right, Swordsmen need to hold strong here.
Yeah, you're right.
Even push the issue. Here's Jake Deanda. Jake Deanda has been a motor for this Swordsman team. Shot on goal, blocked by Mark Marhalski. That'll be a corner for the Wolves. But Jake spent a lot of the first half on the bench, Josh, and just curious, to understand. He really, I do feel like he brings the effort, he brings the energy, and love to see him out there for the Swordsman. He brings a bit more physicality as well, and he's an athlete. And so love to see Jake Deanna. He's there, number 14. Needs to mark up a guy now that we're talking about it. So that would be a good thing to do.
Oof, man, that's great. We let that go through, though, at least. I mean, you want to clear it, but the fact that they weren't able to touch that around the net, that's great. Boy, and John, you got to defend this lead right now. You really got to guard this lead, even if it means packing the box. Like, just guard the lead. Don't give them one before halftime. You want to go into the second half up 2-1. Especially with the blistering difference in just shots on goal. Like, we're fortunate to be up 2-1 with this kind of a setup, so you want to hold on to that. That being said, Connor, David, you get a shot, take it. I mean, 3-1 would be way better than 2-1. I mean, I'm not saying don't take that shot. You guys can play up, but everyone else, let's pack the box. Let's be smart here and keep that lead. John, some impressive play from the Swordsmen here. And was not quite sure what we get tonight. It just both teams evenly matched.
Yeah, Josh, we talked about just the importance of opportunities. And, man, Swordsmen we have had fewer opportunities if you look at the scoreboard, 4-10. But capitalizing on opportunities is what's mattered. And the Swordsmen have just done a better job of that so far. But really, Josh, this game is far from over. And as this first half winds down, man, there's just going to be the Wolves are going to come ready to go for that second half.
Yeah, that's going to be on Connor Lemon throwing his body. Be him in central ball. Under 30 seconds to go here in the first half.
That's 13. Juan Diego Mora just limping as he's getting up there.
Hope he's okay. Man, you don't want to see anybody get injured on either team. Just be safe out there. Play physical, but be safe. And Carreno out there trying to get the ball back. And there he is. Jake Danda. Just talked about him. And plays aggressive. And that will be the end of the first half on that throw-in. Swordsmen are going to take a 2-1 lead. John, 4 shots, 2 goals.
Yeah,
Peak
guys,
efficiency.
Can we throw that goal up there by Dave Fernandez just as we head into this half? Here's that last goal. Here's just a different shot for you. This is to put the Swordsmen up. Oh,
yeah,
just
that's
2-1. And Josh, that was just beautiful.
I don't think it gets better than that. And the velocity too. There's no reaction time. And I think if he's standing on that post with his hand up, he's not catching that ball. It's just great placement, great speed from Dave Fernandez, and love to see that.
Yeah, thanks again for joining us here on HBTV. John Woosley, Josh Conger, happy to be bringing you the action here tonight between the Swordsmen and the Wolves. Josh, we got about a 10-minute halftime here, and we'll pick you up on the other side of this half. Swordsmen 2, Wolves 1.
All right, welcome back to the second half here between the Hammond Baptist Swordsmen and the Hammond Central Wolves. My name is Josh Conger, and I'll be joined here in a moment by John Woosley. It is a 2-1 game. The Swordsmen lead after that second goal. Nicely placed in by David Fernandez. 1-1 game all half, and then David with 3.5 to go pocketed it on a PK just outside the box, or on a direct kick just outside the box, and put us up 1. Second half starting here, and right away a kick from Hammond Central. It's high and outside. Fortunately for the Swordsmen. And they're going to say it was tipped. So it'll be a corner over here for the Wolves. On the near side. Mark Michalski again has had a great night. There have been 11 shots on goal, and at least 5 of those have been sure goals that he has saved. And he's just had a fantastic night, strong night. And love watching him out there in goal.
Yeah, Mark Michalski starting at goalie as a freshman. Josh, that's a bold move, and that says something about Mark Michalski, just the work ethic, the reputation that he built up as a keeper.
Yeah.
And, man, he does not disappoint back there. He's had a strong season this year, and you've seen him defend the ball well tonight. Here's Esteban looking just for an opening.
Yeah.
And defended well there by the Wolves. Here they come on the attack now. Oh, Jeff thought about a slide.
Slide cancel.
Man, good hustle back by the Swordsmen. You see our mids getting back, Josh, and we mentioned that in the first half. You got Isaac Vargas, and here he is.
Yeah, they're going to say our ball. Looks like contact, little extracurricular initiated by Juan Diego Mora, but then certainly reciprocated by Isaac Vargas. We just got to be smart there and not put ourselves in a bad spot. It'll be Dave Fernandez taking the ball.
Yeah, we can play physical, Josh. We don't need to play dirty.
Yeah.
Don't need to play cheap.
Elbow to the chest, unnecessary.
And yeah, so hopefully Isaac needs to keep that in check. And hopefully can keep it together here the second half.
Man, Mark Audis, I have been pleasantly surprised with the young core of this defense. You know, Travis Will, I say young. Mark is the young one back there that I'm impressed with. Both Mason and Travis.
Yeah, both seniors.
Older. Yeah, older on the team, but Mark a freshman, and good to see him back there. Oh, no, don't let this happen. Get back, Blue.
Jake Deanda hounding it down.
Yeah, playing physical.
Yeah, and Josh saved that possession there for the Swordsmen.
It's big. Yeah, especially after we got beat there, and that can't happen. Oh, no, shot on goal. Mark, good punch, and then just clawed the ball. Going straight to James Carreno, nice roll. Smart to not just boot that away. You got one of your good, strong captains up there open, swing him the ball, and we lost it. Hammond takes it. That'll be Juan Miramontes, who has the only goal for Hammond Central, I believe. Oh, and a ball in the field there. And it'll roll out Hammond ball.
Josh, his sophomore year and his freshman year, you saw a lot of those throws and rolls from Mark Michalski. And just at the start of this season, I've seen him show off the leg more times than ever before. And he can boot the ball clear down the field. Here's an opportunity here.
Good stop.
Blocked by Mark. Let's see if he gives it a ride this time. And
Yep.
here he goes.
He canceled his throw. He's about to throw it, and then drop kick. And it'll be, 3-on-2 up there if it can keep going. Oh, sends it on the wrong side of Connor. Yeah, that was a nice through ball there, though, to Jorge Limones a second ago. That should have been a goal. And you got Mark Michalski back there just locking it down. Defensively, can't let that happen. Got to stop those through balls in the middle.
Josh, this is where our halves are probably feeling a little tired right now.
Yeah.
And we got to get back. Got to get back and help. We're just 5 minutes into this half.
Good, Isaac. Man, Isaac competing out there. Yeah, you gotta make a play. Longer you hold it, just let him come and take it away. And there's Mark Audis once again with a beautiful pass to Esteban. Esteban, nice little rainbow over the defender. Unfortunately lost the ball. But Mark Audis, John, just clearing everything out there. Love to see that. Push from Hammond Central here. A lot of physical play, and especially against Giovanni Gonzalez. You can't give him anything, and we will fight for that. And Jeff Woosley right to him there. 13 in blue, sends it ahead.
Go ahead.
Connor's got it with some space. Towards him anyway. That's where you got to have Esteban up there, and Esteban was back there helping on defense. It's got to be on Hammond Central. I can't believe they would have called that. Looks like they called it on Connor. I don't think you fault the guy for having long legs, man. If someone trips on him, he's not out there.
Josh, to me, it looked like the Hammond Central guy was trying to use body, and Connor wasn't there and just fell down.
Right. I don't. Connor seems to be getting
that's
there.
my biased opinion from 100 feet away.
No, and I'm not biased at all, and I saw the same thing you saw. So I think if both of us are on the same page, I think we're right. They're going to call that. Oh, they didn't. All right, we'll take it. Nice, Connor. Nice touch. Does not see Carreno yet. Boy, yeah. On that last play, if Esteban would have been up, I mean, that's an easy 2-on-1 where you can go Connor, Esteban, and then feed that middle on a cross. But Esteban was just back. And Esteban, you see him. He's playing all the way back to the box. There's a good stop. Martin Halski. Hand-eye coordination all the way into the gloves. And there's that foot, John. Nearly to midfield on the fly. Oh, and Connor. Just a nice touch on that ball. And a beautiful through ball to James Carreno.
James, put a shot on it.
Space. Yeah, take that shot. Oh, and back post. Man, James, though, can put those in. And you're running full speed, John. That's a tough shot to make. Love to have seen that go in. It goes up 3-1 on Hammond Central. Would have been nice. And there's Jeff Woosley touching it. And Dave Fernandez, the Energizer Bunny out there, looking solid. James Carreno as well. Offense does not look to be tired. They're hungry. Nice touch to Connor. Connor in the middle, one-on-one. Trying to create some space. Turns. Looks for a shot. Didn't quite have the edge or the angle. And now he's going straight goal line. Going to get stuck down there in the corner, it looks like. Maybe a cross. He's got James Carreno in the box. Santos up top. And they're going to call that just out on Lemon. Wolves throw the ball in. Oh, I'm sorry. It'll be Hammond Baptist ball. We'll take it. And that'll be side net and a goal kick coming out.
Josh, something that hasn't got brought up a whole lot this game is the fact that the Central Wolves play on turf. And now here they are at our place playing on grass. And that is a big transition. It's something really you have to get used to. And I know they got over here early today just to get a feel for the field, because that ball, and Josh, you've seen it and probably played on it yourself, that ball moves so quick on the turf. It moves so quick. And so for the Central Wolves to be coming over here playing on grass, I'm sure that ball just kind of, they kick it and it dies. And that's something that they've had to get used to. And it seems like they've acclimated just fine. Yeah,
and even just there on that pass, though, just he passed to a teammate 10 feet away, and the ball just kind of stopped right in front of his foot. And as you were saying that, I hadn't thought about it, but the ball kind of stopped. And that might be something to play against here. And tough, and props to Hammond Central for coming out and just readjusting, recalibrating to the softer, real grass out here. And mostly even grass. Some pockets, they might catch you. Trying to figure out what they're calling over there.
Yeah, it looks like there was an injured player on the field, so the official stopped time and got that player off the field. Looks like he's going to be fine, though, Josh. Got a good crew of Central coaches over there. See Joe Jokic over there.
Wrong side, Joe.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a supporter of the Wolves and has been with the football team, and now looks like the soccer team as well, and just supporting them, helping them, and so it's a good thing for sure.
Yeah, and he does a lot with their football team, and shout out to their football team. Got a big game this week going down to Indianapolis, and some good young men on that team. And, they have a good soccer team as well. John, a couple of Sundays ago, we saw him out there doing a car wash, raising money for the soccer program, and those guys were out there waving my car down, and they were soapy wet, and just everyone was out there washing cars as a team, and probably a good bonding experience as well.
Sure.
But good group of guys out there for Hammond Central, and glad to see Joe Jokic out there as well. Sent ahead. It looks like Jake DeAnda out there one-on-one, trying to get the ball back, and he does.
Oh.
Man, Jake DeAnda is solid. So he had 3-on-1 there, and then Jake to Jeff, and boom. It's a free possession that Connor might steal away here. And this is the injured Omar Sosa in the first half. It looks like he's down again. And it can't just be Connor kicking him in the head every time. Something else is going on out there. Every time Connor's around him, Omar's fallen down and held his head.
Yeah, Josh, we're playing physical, and really, I don't think chippy dirty is what we're doing, but we are playing physical, and it is kind of the soccer style to sell it.
Yeah.
And maybe a little
what
bit of that going
trying
on,
to say
but
soccer is a soft sport?
Nah, hey, there's some good actors there.
I wouldn't say that. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just asking your opinion.
That's it's part of the game. Part of the game, and so that's part of the game we don't do well. We don't sell at all. We're just taking the beating and just trying to run through it.
Bounce up. We're a football team.
But there are certainly some guys that can get that call, and it's to the advantage of your team. And so I am for the game of soccer, and so
it's just difficult to know what's real sometimes.
Right? Yeah.
Like, because when that does occur,
yeah,
it's tough to know sometimes if a dude really is injured. To be able to know if it's an attempt to get a call or if he's really, really hurt. Wolves kick off here. Oh, and the swift move there. Nice little touch to his teammate by Juan Miramontes. That's a skilled player. Number 9 out there in white. We've said it a couple times. Nice soccer player.
Yeah.
For Hammond Central. And Giovanni, oh, man, see, that's one of those cells where he just lost the ball and then rolled and trying to get a call. Jorge Limones. Another guy that's been good out there is Giovanni Gonzalez. John, the center mid, just been everywhere tonight.
Yeah, and a tough kid, and he's got a shot, and so certainly keep an eye on him.
There you go.
Yeah.
Isaac Vargas, little box out.
I'm liking that. 13 Juan Diego Mora, and Isaac certainly a matchup to watch here.
And I don't know if I like or hate the fact that Isaac's smiling out there. He seems to like bothering people. And the guy, Isaac has slimmed down quite a bit. He's the new Elijah Guzman, John. He's been in the gym, in the weight room. Sometimes you get that extra mass on you, and you just start thinking, like, man, I could take anybody. And I think Isaac thinks that way right now. He's like, man, I could.
Wow, and just a send there by Mark as showing off the leg.
Yeah. Boy, too much.
Yeah.
He knows that I saw him shaking his head, too. Just a little too much. But that could be an assist from your goalie. Oh, good. Mason, way to get up on the ball. And again, don't give him anything easy. And there's Jake DeAnda. Make it difficult. And certainly a physical. Don't call that. No, don't call that. I don't think that was it. Oh, and John, he's trying to sell that it was in the box. I don't think it was. I think it was outside. But again, that's just, we play physical, but I think Jake's got to be aware if you get the ball, he's going to fall, so you can't be too close. I mean, contest, but real careful on the collision. When you're gonna hit bodies and there's gonna be a play on the ball, be careful. I mean, they're gonna try to sell. Got to get a stop here. Dangerous territory for the Swordsmen.
Yeah, this is Giovanni Gonzalez here taking it for the Wolves.
Good defense. Right into Jake DeAnda. Not quite sure. It might have been a hip, but it drilled him. Thankfully, though, honestly, that Gonzalez can sink it from anywhere. There's Jeff Woosley on the defense. Looking for a shot. That's Miramontes. Good defense by Blue. Dave Fernandez with the ball.
Haven't said his name a whole lot this half, Josh.
Boy, they're pulling Connor down.
And certainly something to keep an eye on. I just feel comfortable as a Swordsman fan when Dave Fernandez has it. Yeah, Central Wolves thought there was a handball there. As looks like Mark was he jumped at it awkwardly, almost had it. Here's James Carreno forcing the issue for the Swordsman. Might take a shot on goal, pulls it back, sends it to the middle.
Thought it was a handball there.
Wow. Here's Dave Fernandez crossing with that left foot, sends it too high, and that'll be a goal kick.
We got a player down out here, John. Hoping he's okay. Good help up there from Jake DeAnda. That's Mir Montes, I think. Number 9 in white.
Yeah. Oh, man, he's still down, and Wolves are just
Oh, boy, look for your teammate
business
there,
as
guys.
usual here.
They're like, hey, we can get a goal now. That's our best player. He's not going to shoot it. I'm going to shoot it. Maybe that's what they're thinking there. Oh, that's not Mir Montes. I apologize.
Yeah,
It's
no, I think that's
number,
Giovanni Gonzalez, number 10.
number 10, yeah. Still one of the better players. Looks to be fine as he's making a play on the ball there. There's Jake DeAnda and Mason Wilkerson trying to get the stop, and they do. Good help there from Xavier Huckins, it looks like. 14 in blue. Don't give him space. Get out there and play the ball. Mir Montes, number 9 in white. Trying to fight with Carreno. That's Cesar Madriz. And a shot on goal. Good stop, Mark Michalski. Every time he makes a stop, I get more and more confident in his ability back there. There you go. Isaac Vargas trying to send ahead to Connor. Does. Connor. Oh, they got it to him. Dave Fernandez with space.
1-on-1.
Oh, David popped out. Oh, nobody there for the rebound. That could have been a goal for Esteban Santos on that rebound. Just off the goalie's hands. Man, great send by Vargas to Connor. And then Connor tried to turn on a dime and just poke it right ahead to David.
Just the chemistry there,
Oh,
Josh.
nice.
Been playing together for these last 3 years and have played a lot of indoor together.
They played together for
Some
10 years.
3-on-3.
John. They've been
Yeah,
playing for a long time.
That's a great point. Not just in high school. So
Yeah.
those two guys, and you saw it there, Connor just fed him. Dave was going right to the right spot. Man, just love to see him capitalize.
And you don't see David fail those one-on-ones. I mean, he's got him and the goalie. Myers had one hard touch on it, and he was being pressured. There was some good defense right on him, and they were closing in. One hard touch, though, the goalie can creep up and get that stop. And if you're the goalie, I mean, props to Alejandro Diaz to get out there.
Yeah,
I mean, he was
sure.
going to certainly just go down 3-1 if you sit back, but he went out there and pressured. Props to him. Oh, no, some grass here in front of Hammond Central. Salvador Jimenez, 7 in white. And good stop, Jeff Woozley. It looks like it was off white. Should be blue ball. Here we go. Esteban to throw it in. No. Be blue ball. They're saying it's white ball. Yeah, Jeff was kicking it directly west, and the ball went directly north. Not Jeff's kick there. But we'll let that one go. It's going to be Hammond Central ball here. Jorge Limones, 6 in white.
Oh, man.
And Jake just got.
Josh, that's where
That's tough.
we got to stay disciplined. Got to stay disciplined.
Oh,
you
good fight.
saw the pump fake. 2 guys go flying.
A push on who? A push on hopefully
Wolves.
them, right? Okay. I thought they were going to put that on Audis, and I was like, oh, don't you do it. I'm going to climb out of this booth. You're on live stream, referees. We're watching everything you do, man.
Hey, again, Josh, I know we welcome people at the beginning of the game. If you're jumping on this second half, you got your Swordsmen in the blue tonight, Wolves in white, and a beautiful night here at Hammond Baptist. And we thank you for joining us here on HVTV. Swordsmen leading 2-1. If you're not already, make sure you're just following us on Instagram to stay up to date as the Swordsmen are heading to the state line tournament this weekend. Shot on goal there, Mark. No problem for him.
James.
And if you're not subscribed on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button before you go, and we'd appreciate it. And we thank you for supporting HBTV.
Yeah, we hope you like the product. We love these guys on the field. They're good young men, and we hope you appreciate watching them as much as we do. And these are just good guys. We hope you follow them. And again, none of them are out there seeking glory or whatever. These guys just work hard, love the game of soccer, and they play their butts off out there. They really do work, and you see them sacrificing a lot, throwing their body on the line. Mark Michalski alone just has laid out. I mean, he's going Superman pose on at least 5 balls tonight. Shots on goal, and just they work hard out there. And it's fun to see this, and hopefully you enjoy watching HB as much as we do. We're certainly into it. Hopefully you can tell, but we love it. Soccer, basketball, golf, you name it, we're in. HB Sports rules. Mark gonna delay here a little bit.
Swordsman looking a little fatigued here, Josh. Looking a little fatigued.
Dangerous. Handball. Oh, didn't call it, and that's fine. We've got Esteban with some space ahead. Cross, David! Oh! Esteban is the cross king. I mean, he can Oh,
Shot
David, nice
again.
touch.
Dave Fernandez. Oh, man, both times.
Left to right, right to left.
Yep.
Had it. Oh, David. Hey, presence of mind of David to go get that ball. I mean, it looks like a field opportunity, but to go get it. And then, boy, come back the other way. Love it. John, they have doubled our shot count. They've had 14 shots on goal, resulting in only 1 goal. It speaks to our defense. It speaks to our goalie probably more than anything.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's got to be a soft touch there. David knows it. And really, there was no one behind him. David could have stopped on a dime. That's a free kick.
Yeah, and he knows it too. Missed opportunity there for the Swordsmen. Love the push there offensively, though. Here are the Wolves.
Yeah, and even the Wolves looking a little tired, John.
Josh, this has been a physical game.
Yeah.
I mean, body's certainly feeling the toll here.
Good,
as
Brady.
It has been just a back and forth
Oh,
matchup,
no.
one-on-one.
Oh, that was off Adam Judah. We got to clear that ball. Oh, we gave him an assist. That's a good goal there, but they were not even looking to score that. Christian Aviles, just right place, right time. No skill required on that. I just dropped it right in front of the net. Oh, just a free bounce right to him. And Mark was just frozen. Oh, boy. Right place, right time for Christian Aviles. And sunk one in. But, boy, I mean, still, had to put it right post. But one-on-one with the goalie, that's tough. John, you hate to see that.
Yeah.
After a game that we've played so well and defended so well, the shots we've blocked have been so impressive. To give that up hurts, 2-2. But again, got to focus on task at hand. You're in a tied game. Got to play aggressive. 18 to go. Got to dig deep. Yeah, you're tired. Yeah, they're tired. Who wants it more? Who will out-battle the other team? Got to play through this. Nobody up at all. Looks like everybody's back on defense except Connor Lemon. Need someone up there to help Connor in case we can get a run here. Oh, and David's up there as well. Missed him. Go ahead, Adam. Run through it. Hammond will possess and go back to the Foles. Looks like they're playing some delay here. Setting up a good scheme here, making Connor run in circles.
Brady Richards in the game, Josh. And Brady having just played a full JV game. Him and Adam Judah giving some of the starters a break. With 17 minutes to go here, locked in at 2.
Oh, man. Can't let him play with you. Collapse on the ball there. Nice send up to Connor. Oh, boy. Got it. There we go. And honestly, Connor, I think, sold that one a little bit. If I'm being 100% honest. But hey, we need the ball. It looked like he fell a little bit. But it could have turned into a beautiful set to Esteban Santos. Got to work here. There's James Carreno going left. Got numbers. Got David ahead. Esteban in the middle. They go to David. Just a bit short. It's going to be blue ball.
Josh, the Wolves haven't lost a game this season.
Really?
They've had several games, and they've won a couple, and then they have tied twice.
Against, do you know who they tied against?
They tied Ileana Christian, and they tied Hobart.
Hobart's good, too.
So they've tied twice, and so in talking with some of the fans before the game, they were hoping that we wouldn't hand them their first loss. But man, we are tied, and so certainly hoping that we can't end this game in a tie, Josh. But that would not be good.
I mean,
Not be good.
shootouts at the end of the overtime tie, correct?
I would assume so, Josh. For sure, in tournament play, it would be Yeah, I'm not sure how the refs would play that. In just an exhibition match, it's not uncommon to end in a tie like that.
Well, it would be uncommon for us to allow that to end in a tie. I mean, we like to win or lose here at HB.
Yeah, we have tied Hammond Central in the past. When they were Hammond High, it would have been a few years.
Go ahead, Connor. Well, let's not make it go to that. Connor trying to get some space, trying to beat him out. Connor, 1-on-3, shoots it, and just barely. I mean, just a soft touch shot there. Was pressured on all sides. 1-on-3. Go ahead, James. Hard touch. James could be there to take it. Some contact from Fernandez. 15 to go here. It's crunch time. Both teams want it. Both teams hungry. Oh, and across the middle, there's Mark Michalski. Great stop. Would have had some pressure had that ball bounced. If that would have been a bobble, could have been trouble. Mark skies it over midfield again, trying to find Connor Lemon. And instead, right to Hammond Central. There's James Carreno with a good touch. 6 in blue, captain sleeve on his arm. Got to fight here if you're on the defensive line for the Swordsmen. This is going to be some tough ball here. Hammond Central going to try to lock in final 14 and put something on the board.
Giovanni Gonzalez here at top of the box. Christian Aviles.
Yeah, good footwork and good passing here to Cesar Madriz. Trying to cross middle. And it'll go right to Mark Michalski. Mark trying to set up the offense here. Talk to his team a little bit. He's going to sky it up to Connor. Connor once again.
You can visibly see him just holding his jersey.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Visibly see it.
I don't understand why. Like it's fine for thee, but not for me. I just Connor's been breathing on people and getting penalties, and he's getting just hung on.
And he lost his shoe. I mean, the guy is 6'4", but I mean we're a couple 100 feet away, and we can just see his jersey just getting yanked around, and that call is just not there. That's. And we're not going to Coach Callan is fired up on the side, and he is letting the ref have it. I mean,
yeah, and I would too, John. I mean,
again, of course.
I would too.
I mean that's your guy. You got to have that call.
And he's working. He's going 1-on-3. It's bad enough.
Here's Fernandez, top of the box. That left foot just skies over the goal, over the fence, and it's crossing the road now. And it's on its way
taking a trip down Joliet,
Kentucky.
I don't know. Yeah, that was a high shot. Like it wasn't even close. It was 2 goals high.
Yeah.
2 goalposts high. David, oh, we just got word the ball is entering Japan. It has just entered Japan. David soared that ball so high. Man. He's got a strong foot, John. He can really send it.
Hey, and that,
just gotta,
hopefully nobody's listening for a scouting report, but that left foot is just a killer.
He loves that left foot. And he loves the left post, too. I mean, if he's taking a PK, or if he's taking a, penalty shot here at the end, I mean, just stand on the left post.
Yeah, I don't believe that if you're listening, because he might go right.
That's the thing. We want to tell him that. They'll guard left. He could just sink it on the right side, too.
Exactly. Mind games.
Yep.
Top of the box here. And
let him have it. There you go.
No bueno.
Mark. Again, this left side striker, I'm sorry. Not sure who it should be, but we've not had a presence on this left side. The ball just strictly on that right side for the last few possessions. There's Giovanni Gonzalez fighting. Oh, David shoved him. Yeah, they got to call that. David, you got to be smart there. Can't be throwing your hands around. And it's physical both ways. The guy that breaks is the guy that extends his arms and shoves someone on the ground. You just can't break. Got to be smart. And now they got to run on you. They're behind you. This could be trouble. And a shot. Travis Wilson there to chest the ball out. Right in the chest. And Isaac Vargas, nice play. Spin and tripping him down. Good, James. And James Carreno. Love it. A lot of grabbing. There you go. Good call. And again, refs trying to keep it under control. Jeff Woosley to take it. 13 in blue.
Yeah, Jeff wide open there. Or Connor, yeah.
Oh, beautiful. Dropped it right down onto Connor. And again, shoved down.
This is where, Josh, we play a physical game, and we've been playing physical all game for the last 70 minutes. We've been playing physical, and now we got to keep our bodies under control.
Yeah.
And not get
there you go.
Play the game.
Good touch by David. Got his legs taken out. There we go. There's the call. And David had space there, and again, the game has been physical, John. It's getting physical. But that's what we want. We can't complain about that. We got to play through that. That is what we asked for. That's the kind of soccer we signed up to play. We've got to embrace that and just play through it. Can't let it get to us. Play aggressive, play physical, never dirty, physical. But boy, keep your head up, keep playing. And Hammond Central, to their credit, they're playing through it as well.
Yeah.
You see them, they're fighting right back.
Exactly.
They're coming back playing the exact same way we are, and It's fun to see. It's
Yeah.
fun brand of
Yeah,
soccer.
Josh, they're a good team, and Coach Danny has these guys ready, and these guys have a tough schedule, and so they're no stranger to a close game, to a physical game. And good news is neither are our guys, and so we're here locked in at 2, and it's just going to be a dogfight for these next 9 minutes and 45 seconds.
Oh, way to cover him back left. Yeah, there you go. No call. Good call. Thought they were going to call that.
Yeah.
Oh, the ref right in the way. Almost blocked Hammond Central there. Don't give him a shot here. Good defense by Jeff Woosley. Good by James Carreno. Over to Isaac Vargas. Don't try to go back middle. There you go. Take him back to the left. Isaac looking for an option. Not many.
He's got to use that.
Yeah, it's a physical play.
Got to be able to use that left foot.
Yeah.
Here's Dave Fernandez up this left side.
Just get it over. There you go. It's over. Go ahead, Isaac. Send David. Back to James. James open. Has Jeff ahead, but instead he goes over to Connor. Opposite field. Has Esteban ahead. Man, shoved down. Connor just taking a beating out there. Every time Connor's touching that ball, he's just getting 2 arms in the back. I mean, it has been consistent. But again, if you're Connor, you've played a long game. You're a leader on this team. Try to resist that. Try to push back against that physicality. Play through that and try to give your team an edge.
Here he is with the ball now.
Yeah, there you go.
Connor, top of the box, lining it up. Takes a
ahead.
shot, deflected.
Heart rate rose there. Thought that was going to be a rebound put in by Dave Fernandez, potentially. Would have loved to see that. Need it badly. 8 to go here. And this is a physical game. Ball's going to go to Hammond Central. We got a sub coming in. It'll be Cesar Madriz throwing the ball in right in front of his own fans and team. A lot of the younger Hammond Central players here cheering on their teammates. Man, been a hard-fought game, John. A fun one to watch. Still, 15 shots to 9 shots. A lot favoring. Oh, no. Mark lost it. It's going to be a corner. That was dangerous. Could have been a goal there for Juan Diego Mora.
Got to have a strong stand here, Josh. Here come the Wolves, headed out by Dave Fernandez.
Yeah, good defense. Salvador Jimenez, 7 in white over there, fighting. No. Whew. Scary shot there.
Josh, he's a wizard over there. I mean, the touch off the foot, he's able to control that ball so smooth, so well, and just the pump fakes, the hesitations. We got to stay disciplined these last 6 minutes, because like right there, they will make us pay.
Yeah.
If we stab at it, if we jump.
No, don't play in the middle, boys. Don't play around in the middle. Even here, this is danger zone territory. Don't let them touch it in the middle. Oh, boy. Yeah, if you're Travis Wilson, he's holding his head. You don't go middle there.
Yeah.
He turned, sent it right to an open. Now, if that kid that received the ball would have been Giovanni, if that would have been Giovanni Gonzalez, like, we're down 3-2 right there. You just got to be very careful. Danger territory here. 6 to go. Mistakes will be magnified. We have got to be clean cut here with our defense. And Travis Wilson, Mark Audis, Mason Wilkerson, a lot riding on those guys. And Jeff Woosley back there on defense. Mason, a strong send up to their fullbacks. Full to full here. And then there's David Fernandez. Touched it away. He might have some run here. Going to go to his left. Gets it poked away. That's good defense by the back line there for Hammond Central.
Esteban checking back in the game, and he pulled something there, Josh. See him wince and limping pretty hard.
He's okay.
I was just going to say, he just subbed back in the game as he got a rest. Jeff flying up that right side, gets shoved down, and
there you go, Jeff. Yeah, Esteban down. They got to sub him out quickly. I don't think he's even. Oh, you hate for him to expand on that injury if it's hurting him, you know. Just if it's a pain thing, fine. But you hate for him to get more injured out there.
Jeff looking for Connor here. Cleared out by the Wolves. Locked in at Locked in at 2. With these 40-minute halves, Josh, this has been a long game. This is minute 75, as these guys have just been grinding out here for the last 75 minutes, and it has been a dogfight. You got your Swordsmen in blue, Wolves in white, and as you can see, the Wolves have led in shot attempts, but the Swordsmen have been able to sneak 2 in there, 2 beautiful goals, and we need 1 more. And Josh, hoping to speak it into existence here again, we scored with 3.5 minutes to start the game, 3.5 minutes to end the first half, and hoping we can put one in here, 3.5 minutes to end the game.
Yeah.
And that's Jeff down. He's in some pain here.
Man.
As he is hurting. Not sure if he tweaked his ankle. He's waving coach off, but he's limping around a little bit.
If you're going to wave coach off, make it more convincing, Jeff. I am not fooled. I am subbing you right now if I'm coach. Dude, oh, boy. Hey, he's staying out there. You want to be tough, but, oh, careful. Want to be tough, but you want to be smart, too, at the same time. Jeff got to take care of himself, especially basketball season around the corner. One of our starters there, need him. Yeah, slow to the ball, too. This could be, dangerous part of the game here.
Yeah,
3 minutes to go. We need to be defensive as well.
Yeah, Josh, and just in listening to Coach Cowling, just kind of getting my ear into their halftime talk over there, you know, as Coach Cowling just emphasizing the fact that they have 40 minutes and every minute counts, and they play to the buzzer.
Yeah.
And we got 3 minutes, and we need all hands on deck here. And whether we're limping, I mean, if we're hurt, obviously, like you said, we got to get off. Otherwise, we got to be locked in. And here's Dave Fernandez. On that far side, looks like it'll be a Wolves throw in. I think that deflected right off of Dave. Yeah.
Oh, it did
Dave
deflect.
caught it right off the face, I think. He's holding his face. And ref will call to stop the time.
Jeff just taking a seat out there, catching some breathers there. I would check out Jeff right now, just get a look at him, make sure he's okay. If he pulled something, you really got to be careful with that.
Well, while we got a break in the action here, if you haven't subscribed on YouTube, go ahead and maybe inconvenience yourself a little bit. Do us a favor. And if you're watching on the TV, you got to hit those 3 dots, looking for some more. And go ahead and subscribe. We are closing in on 1,000 subscribers, and we are pretty excited about that over here on HBTV.
Amen.
Yeah. So go ahead and subscribe to those of you that are faithful HBTV viewers. Looks like Dave's got a bloody nose out there, Josh. We might be a second here. Guys, if we can, let's throw up that schedule while we got a bit of a break here. If you're a Swordsman fan, maybe screenshot this. This is the plan for these next couple weeks. Our Swordsmen are heading to State Line this Thursday and Friday, or Friday and Saturday, rather, for their soccer tournament. And so are our girls heading over there for the volleyball tournament. And so they're looking forward to that. Some great people over there at State Line, and so thankful for them inviting us every year. And I know the guys are looking forward to it, Josh. But then we got an alumni game. Tuesday we got school camp next week. So for those of you that are listening, school camp next week. And if you're an alumni, you know exactly what that means. And we got a lot of people looking forward to school camp. So maybe be in prayer for these guys and for the school as we head to Indian Creek Baptist Camp in Louisville, Kentucky next week. And then after that, our alumni game that following Tuesday. And if you can't make it out to a game, we'd love to see you. Let us know that you've been watching HBTV and are here in person. Because Josh, especially these night games, man, they're always just better in person.
100%. With the lights on too, especially.
Yeah. Back to the action here. This is Dave Fernandez running around with I feel like half a roll of toilet paper hanging out of his nose over there. It's dragging on the ground.
Oh, good play, Mason. Mason just swept through that ball right to Connor. A great pass. Connor, be strong here, Connor. Good send ahead. They said Dave was off, potentially. Not going to make a run at that.
2 minutes to go. Need some pressure here for the Swordsmen. And Jeff coming up sees that pass. Under 2 minutes to go here, locked in at 2. Far side Wolves on the attack here. All the Swordsmen back except Connor Lemon standing at half field. Connor had the first goal of the game. Just about 3 minutes into this one, he got our first goal. And careful. He is the lone Swordsman standing at that half field mark. All the Wolves are up aside from 2. Josh, if you see him, man, I mean, Connor's basically got to beat one guy and sprint down to the goal.
Well, they're pushing to win, that's for sure. Boy, and that one just off Cesar Madrid's out of bounds. But, yeah, they're pushing to win. I think we need to do the same thing. I mean, we got to get up there and look for a goal here. And our two-way guys like Esteban, like James Carreno, we've got to be able to push up and help get a goal here with a minute to go if an opportunity presents itself. At the same time, got to play defense.
Right.
Looked like they wanted a handball. Yeah, I didn't quite see a handball. It hit him right in the gut. I know the second time.
Yeah. Under a minute to go here. Swordsman just walking up. Feel like we need to press the issue here a little bit, Josh.
Boy,
30 seconds to go. Kind of just handing it off to him.
We're just coasting to overtime, and that could hurt us here. Get there, Travis Wilson. Way to go. Pop it out, buy some time. Boy, really? Okay, there we go. 15 seconds. Go. Push the ball. Careful with the middle. The middle's dead right now. The middle is all white jerseys. Yep. Keep it on the side. There you go.
Connor Lemon, far side, maybe for, nope. That's not it.
David, heave there. And we will put some time on the clock for overtime. And this has already been interesting, but it could get more interesting, John. Boy, if you're with us in the chat, let us know who you're rooting for. Unless you're rooting for the Wolves. So just if you're rooting for the Swordsmen, why don't you put that in the chat? If you're rooting for the Wolves, why don't you just keep it to yourself?
Yeah, get that swords emoji. That's a good swordsman emoji there.
Cling. Yeah, we want these Swordsmen to pull ahead here and get a win. But we're starting back at zeros, essentially. I mean, it's going to be overtime, and it's going to be every man for himself. Got to play hard. Got to win your matchups. Got to find some energy here, John. They did. Last couple minutes looked a little bit tired, just fatigued. Both sides. And it's understandable. They've had a physical game, John, a long game. And it's been a dogfight, that's for sure.
Josh, just trying to read the refs here. Looks like we could be potentially going right to shootouts.
Ooh.
As you see Mark Marhalski there getting the Michael Phelps going. Getting all stretched out. As looks like each team will send out 5 players. And looking to end this one in a shootout. So a winner will be decided.
Wow. All right. Hey, I like shootouts, John. The last time we had I like them for our shooters. We've got 5 guys that can go. I mean, these guys are dogs out there shooting the ball. Went 5 for 5. John, I watched David Fernandez in the last shootouts. I'm not going to tell you where he went. So in case someone's watching and texting the coach the game plan strategy, you're not going to tell. But, John, he just, walked up there like a little kid, just kind of walked and then chipped it. With so much velocity, and the ball just sunk. The goalie didn't even move.
Yeah.
And then Connor Lemon, same thing. Jeff Woosley, same thing. I mean, just Esteban. These guys can shoot the ball. And love it. Josh Barajas, Swords. Love it. He's a Swordsman fan. Rooting him on.
I love Josh Barajas. He is the man. Josh is a junior.
Plays some good baseball, too. Good football player.
Baseball player. Man, and now I'm feeling like maybe he's a sophomore. Oh, man, we got some Wolves in the chat.
No. Oh, boy, they got a lot of wolf emojis. They're winning now, boys.
And that looks like
Is that a bad omen? Does that mean they're going to win the game because there are more wolf emojis in the chat than sword emojis? I don't know, John. I hope not. And we got our goat coming up here with you said it, whole roll of toilet paper hanging out of his nose. Looks a bit funny there, David.
He had to stop the bleeding as he took a ball off the face.
Just got drilled in the nose.
Yeah, with about 2.5 minutes to go here, Dave got drilled in the face. And he's a champ playing through it here.
Good basketball player too, John. Dave Fernandez, a good kid. You see him at soul winning consistently, faithful to church, faithful to Sunday school. And he's in my Sunday school class actually on Sundays, and really love the guy. Just an excellent young man as a person. And on top of all that we already love, he is a fantastic soccer player. It's been so fun watching him tonight. Love to see him sink this one. I have a hunch where he's going. We'll see.
Josh, we got Dave Fernandez here. Who's in goal for the Wolves here?
This is Alejandro Diaz. Oh, he went left again, David. This guy is scouting. David does go left on every shot, it seems. He loves that left post, and it was perfectly positioned. Watch that replay. It's going right at the left post. It's just an athletic save there by Alejandro Diaz. And now it's going to be on Mark Michalski. And John, Mark, in the last shootout, let 5 of 5 in. And just, they were all perfectly placed. And Mark was beating himself up about that. He does not like failure. Mark does not accept failure. The man is, dude, he wants to get a stop right now badly. Touching the post, squaring up, and he's locked in. Mark Michalski in goal for the Swordsmen, the shooter here for the Wolves. Looks like Giovanni Gonzalez, number 10. Oh, no, it was Juan Miramontes, and he, on the ground right post, drills it. 1-0 Wolves. John, it was the emojis in the chat, I'm telling you. It messed up for us. Okay, and then Josh Brajas evening it out.
Back.
Come on, now we're going to get this one. Jeff's putting this in. We're winning the emoji battle now.
Good
now
work,
it will
Josh.
be Jeff Woosley. Josh Brajas is going to be the reason we win this game, John. It's going to be all Josh Brajas. Keeping the chat afloat. Jeff Woosley now. Poised. Got to have this one. You can't go down. Can't go down 2-zip here. Strikes back!
Kid.
Jeff Woosley, right side. What a shot.
Good work.
Goalie guessed, too. The goalie guessed right on him. He dove right and just could not reach it. Jeff, a beautifully placed ball. When the goalie guesses right and you still make it, that's awesome. Love to see that. 1-1. This is the second shot, though, for the Wolves. Could go up 2-1.
Yeah, Josh, we got some new people just joining us. This is the Swordsmen in blue, obviously. Hammond Central Wolves in white. We ended the game at 2-2 as both teams. It was just an incredible game, just a back-and-forth match.
Dogfight.
And excited to decide a winner here. Here's Mark in goal.
Shot, another one good, and that was Giovanni Gonzalez. And he and Juan all night have just been absolutely terrorizing our defense. We've played well against them, but these are some skilled players.
Yeah.
And they go up 2-1. Both of their star players sinking theirs in the net. And we just have to bounce back.
Here's Connor Lemon. Connor had the first goal of the night. Just 3.5 minutes into the game. Connor on a breakaway.
Yeah.
Put in a beautiful goal.
I believe in Connor. And I think he's putting this in. Connor Lemon, unstoppable. 2-2, but we did shoot first.
Yep.
A chance to go up for Hammond Central. But look at this goal from Connor. Goalie guessed wrong. Connor shot dead center.
Yeah, interesting strategy there by Connor.
Yeah, I was surprised he did that.
Yeah, just went just straight at it.
And it with so much
Expecting the
velocity,
goalie,
maybe.
Yeah, to jump one way or the other.
You have to guess. If you're the
Yeah.
goalie, you got to guess on a guy like Connor.
But Mark stays home. He stays center, you know?
Yeah.
Unless he sees the ball going right or left.
Cesar
Come on, Mark.
Madriz. Oh, my goodness. Man, that was so perfectly placed. Cesar Madriz just... Boy, crossbar. I mean, it nearly grazed it. Just nothing Mark can do there on that shot. 3-2. Esteban Santos to the line. And pressure time now for the Swordsmen. Down 3-2 here. There it is, Esteban Santos.
Wow.
Esteban, man, the guy
Just
has
nailed
a
it.
cannon of a leg. And he's been injured on and off all this whole game. Just walked up, clutch city, and just sunk it. Drilled the back post. And we need a block from Mark Michalski here, John. He hasn't had one yet, and these have been great shots. That was the last shot from their previous shooter. Here is the replay of Esteban's goal. Guessed right. Oh, beautiful from Esteban. And now they send Salvador Jimenez to the line. Tie game. And Mark punches it. Punched the ball out. Mark Michalski, the fist of a champion right there. Punched it. Love that from Mark.
Needed
Watch
that.
this replay. In a hard shot, Mark just barely, oh my, just barely punched out Salvador Jimenez's shot.
Good work.
And now it comes down to James Carreno. It's 3-3, a block each, 3 goals each, the final shooter for both teams of the first 5. It'll be Carreno to shoot here for the Swordsmen. A miss could put immense pressure on Michalski. Got to have a make from Carreno. James Carreno left side, drills it. And the celebration of a block from Mark Michalski right here wins the game for the Swordsmen. All the pressure falls on Hammond Central.
Let's go, Mark.
Mark needs a block here. Oh, great shot from Carreno there on the replay. Final shot here in the first 5.
This is it.
Hammond Central to shoot. Oh, and sinks it. That shot, Jorge Limones. He went right on Michalski and put it in. It's 4-4. Looks like they're going to call more shooters now at a tied score yet again.
Josh, and a bit of deja vu here if you're a Swordsman fan.
Yes.
As it was just about 3 weeks ago, we were in the same exact position against the Heritage Defenders. And, Josh, I would love to see a different outcome than what happened that night. And Swordsman certainly hoping to turn the tides here.
And they send out
Jake DeAnda.
Yeah, Jake DeAnda.
Okay.
And Jake's got a strong foot. And John, Jake's a competitor. Jake wants to make here more than anybody in the world. Besides me and you. But he really wants this one to go in. This goalie's been showing out. Alejandro Diaz, very skilled, and has guessed correctly multiple times. Jake's got to beat him. Oh, just sailed it over and had the whole right side. Hammond Central only needs 1 to win. This shot would end the game. But we got Mark Michalski in goal. Mark has been fantastic this whole night. Multiple blocks that were just incredible, and this one bigger than any. Oh, and it goes in. And Hammond Central is going to pull off the gutsy win against Hammond Baptist. What a game from both teams. Oh, my goodness. Both teams incredible, and you love the effort.
Yeah.
And they'll celebrate there. That was a great performance in shootouts as well. Their goalie, some great blocks.
Josh,
Boy.
it was an incredible game. Hats off to the Wolves. Man, we love the Swordsmen, Josh, and we love those guys. And you know they wanted that one bad, and we wanted it for them. And so to see them to just come up short after a long game is heartbreaking. But hats off to the Wolves. Hats off to Coach Danny Zaragoza. And a big win for the Wolves. And a tough one to swallow there for the Swordsmen.
Yeah. They played hard, though, John.
Yeah.
And both teams did, really.
Yeah.
It was a dogfight. They played physical. A lot of guys hurt on both sides.
Yeah.
Just
Guys, we got, I'm sorry to mess you up, our producer, but that schedule I'm trying to figure out. I believe we play the Wolves again this season. And I know it's away on their home field, October 1st. That's a Tuesday. So if you're a Swordsman fan, want to support the guys next October 1st, that Tuesday. Swordsman probably marking that on the calendar.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll be up and ready for that one. Well, if you're here for the Wolves, Hammond Central, hats off to you. What a game and what a closeout, as your guys did a great job. Coach Danny, congratulations.
Yeah. And good effort, man. They played hard.
Yeah, Swordsman fans, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining us here on HBTV, and we thank you for sticking with us on a Monday night when lots of other games you could be watching here, and maybe you are watching on the side. No offense there, but appreciate tuning in here to HBTV. For now, John Woosley and Josh Conger signing off.
We believe the Word of God contains the mind of God, the state of man, the way of salvation, and the doom of sinners. What it tells us, though, is that God loves us. The most important thing in a person's life is to know for sure that they're at peace with God. They've been forgiven. They've been reconciled to a God. The Bible's very clear. God doesn't want anyone to perish or go to hell, but He wants all to come to repentance. That's a change of mind and direction. God tells us there's three things we need to know, and there's one thing we need to do to have eternal life. Number one, we'll need to know and believe that we're sinners and our sins against God. For all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. Number two, we need to understand that sin has a penalty, and that penalty is death. In Romans chapter 6 and verse 23, the wages of sin is death. That means we'll be separated from God not only in this life but forever. But God so loved us that He gave His only begotten Son. And when Jesus died, He was buried and rose again. He did all that was needed to be done so you could be saved, so I could be saved. He, the innocent, died for us, the guilty. He, the one who had no sin, became sin for us and offers us the gift of eternal life. You know, 100 years from now, all that's going to matter is where we live, with God in heaven or without Him in hell. We don't have to go to hell. God didn't make hell for you. He made it for the devil and his angels. But those who reject His gift of eternal life, that's where they spend eternity. How can you be saved? Here's what you need to do. The Bible says in Romans chapter 10 and verse number 10, "For with the heart man believeth unto righteousness, and with the mouth confession is made unto salvation." If you say, "Pastor, in my heart I believe I'm a sinner, I deserve hell, and Jesus, through His death, burial, and resurrection is my only hope," then what you need to do right now is to tell God that. If you say, "I'm ready to do it right now," would you bow your head and say this to God? "Dear Lord, I know I'm a sinner. I know I deserve to be separated from You, but I believe that Jesus died for me. And on the cross He did all that was needed to be done so I could be saved. I repent. I turn to You for my salvation. Come into my life. Make me Your child. I accept Your gift by faith." If that is your prayer, we rejoice with you. We'd like to hear from you. Let us help you and send you a copy of the book, Understanding Salvation. Call us right now at 219-932-0711 or connect at fbchammond.com. We would love to hear from you. If you need more information, you can go to fbchammond.com/salvation and you'll hear the opportunity even to more so understand the clarity of the gospel. We're glad that we can share this time with you. Let us know if God's done a work in your heart. We would love to hear from you. God bless you.